disease.
This workshop setting was more for we artists, ourselves, some of the people around us, as National Theatre staff, and some other stakeholders that we felt we needed to get the proper information and then go out there to spread the news.
Although Nigeria has been declared Ebola-free by the World Health Organization, speakers at the event say this is the time for all to sit up and work at preventing another outbreak of the disease.
And we knew how we got to where we are, or where we are as of today. But the truth is that we have tried to send away, for now, send away Ebola. That's the situation on ground. It is not to say that we are going to be sleeping. We are not sleeping at all. A lot of activities are still going on. Surveillance, active surveillance is there.
The event featured a question and answer session. In Lagos, Joyken Abapoya, NTA News.
Now to other stories. The Lagos State government says it will investigate the cause of the collapsed building at the Synagogue Church of All Nations. The Nigerian Institute of Town Planning has also asked the Lagos State government to sanction those found negligent. Jessiton Moses reports.
The governor described the synagogue incident as unfortunate. He, however, noted that the state government will be civil and methodical in its approach towards the investigation of the incident.
The building collapse at the synagogue was rather unfortunate, but I think that we must understand that our government has repeatedly said that we will investigate. And last week, Friday, I think the Attorney General empanels the coroner's court because that is the appropriate machinery of government to undertake this kind of investigations when people die in such tragic and unnatural circumstances.
Earlier in his remarks, the national president, Nigerian Institute of Planners, Mr. Steve Onu, had commended the state government's efforts in area of regulations of the build sector.
On the synagogue building collapse, I urge you to ensure that a thorough investigation is carried out to unearth the culprits in this disaster. This is a good opportunity at getting an insight into the incidents of building collapse and know whether it is by technical or natural occurrence.
The governor also called for the partnership of the institute to curb incidents of building collapse in Lagos. Jesuta Moses, NTA News.
In the spirit of the Eid el-Kabir celebration, fun seekers in Lagos who cut across all ages have been trooping to recreational centers to catch fun. Joyken Abapoya reports that the excited fun seekers say the celebration is another opportunity to unwind.
Despite the busy nature of residents of Lagos, some of them still know how to catch fun when the opportunity presents itself. So, it is not surprising that hundreds of fun seekers thronged eateries, beaches, shopping malls, the National Theatre, and other recreation centers to celebrate the Eid el-Kabir. The gorgeously dressed fun seekers participated in various activities to entertain themselves and others. In high spirit, the fun seekers say the celebration is an opportunity to bond with friends, family, and loved ones. Traders also use the opportunity to make brisk business. Many say the public holidays declared by the federal government to mark Eid el-Kabir has provided the opportunity to rest and rejuvenate. In Lagos, Joyken Abapoya, NTA News.
Various factors contribute to the hustle and bustle that characterize Lagos metropolis. What with the hectic transport situation, population explosion, and poor road infrastructure among other challenges. But on a work-free day, the quiet nature of Lagos State becomes evident and appreciable. Musa Toliat went to town to find out how quiet Lagos can be.
Lagos traffic situation on a normal working day. Various forms of pollution assault commuters ranging from vehicles exhaust to noise pollution.
When we have these very few roads, we rush at the same time. We rush out at the same time. We come out back to our houses at the same time.
These environmental challenges, however, disappear into thin air whenever public holidays are observed.
And we like the present situation. If Lagos can be like this, we will definitely appreciate. When some places in the island is going sharp and quickly, I've come back.
A drive around Lagos metropolis revealed that transport situation is bearable and commuters board commercial vehicles with ease. Interestingly, the heavy vehicular movements associated with major roads like Ijora Causeway, Carter Bridge, Osborn Road, and all routes leading to the Third Mainland Bridge are absent. Commercial bus drivers seized the opportunity to operate along prohibited routes. However, it was different strokes for different folks at various motor parks visited.
After the Salah now, we are still hoping that God will still open doors.
People are still going home. Maybe by next coming Monday, we have people coming back home.
Even the Salah period and after the Salah, you can see that the business is still moving.
Car parks, which ordinarily accommodates large number of vehicles, are quite quiet, though they were converted to recreational centers by children in the neighborhood. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
We'll now take a break for some messages, after which Panorama continues. Stay with us.
The National Theatre invites all secondary school students offering literature and other interested students to the reloaded dramatization of literature texts. Featuring Femi Oshofison's Women of Owu.
Kind of women, but we use us as dogs. We are.
Date October 20 to 26, 2014. Venue National Theatre, Igangu. Time 12 noon and 3 p.m. day. Gate fee, students 500 naira, adults 1,000 naira. Question and answer session follows after each performance. Women of Owu, come, watch and learn.
You're welcome back. You're still on to Panorama, coming to you from Lagos Network Center. Different occupations come with various tasks depending on their nature. Some workers in such jobs don't get to enjoy public holidays. What category of workers are these, and why don't they enjoy such holidays? Let's find out.
While some are whining and dining, enjoying the public holidays, some are still performing their civic responsibilities. And this category of people are known as essential service workers.
Essential services are referred to as a class of occupations legislated by a government to have special restrictions as regards labor actions. This category of workers includes security personnel, fire service officers, health practitioners, radio and television workers, and a host of others. Based on the nature of their profession, they are deprived of enjoying public holidays. Some of these essential workers comment.
This is what we have decided to do, and we owe it a duty to educate the public part and parcel of our life.
If we are not here, then they will not say anything to while away their time with during the holiday period. So we have to be here for them.
The importance of services being rendered by this category of workers cannot be overemphasized. Hence, the call for better working conditions and improved welfare for them. In Lagos, Olajide Bello, NTA News.
Deaths arising from non-compliance with the compulsory use of pedestrian bridges on major expressway by Lagos residents have continued to be a source of worry in the mega city. According to some respondents, the inefficiency of law enforcement officers in arresting and prosecuting offenders contributes to the rising disobedience of the traffic law. Unwako Helen has the details.
According to the Lagos State Traffic Law, which was enacted on August 2nd, 2012, pedestrians are forbidden to cross the expressway as the law states compulsory usage of a bridge where such facilities are available. However, in spite of recent events, every resident still cross the roads, not minding the danger attached to it. But what could be responsible for the non-compliance with the law?
Maybe I'm already to where I'm going to. That's the reason I cross the express.
But some people are still taking the risk by themselves. Okay, look at that woman now. Look at that woman trying to pass there now. Look at that woman taking a very risk. You see her sit down there.
While some canvassed for the construction of more pedestrian bridges, others called on government to create enlightenment campaigns programs on the proper usage of pedestrian bridges.
People need to be tutored about using the pedestrian bridges.
Well, there should be laws. It would be a good idea to have laws to ensure that people use the right ways.
Violators of this law, according to the state traffic law, are charged between 30,000 naira and 50,000 naira fines or imprisonment up to 3 years if caught, and land use planning. In Lagos, Wanko Helen, NTA News.
It's now time for some entertainment news.
The Director General of the National Films and Video Censors Board, Patricia Bala, says movie producers and creative artists must ensure that their intellectual works promote the rich and cultural heritage of the nation. The Director General made the remark at a cultural show that held in Lagos recently. She noted that it is the responsibility of all custodians of culture to help transfer culture from one generation to the other. Meanwhile, Big Brother Africa 2014 has begun, with 25 housemates who will battle it out for 91 days. 14 African countries are represented in the reality show. Lillian, a model, is representing Nigeria at this year's game show. Davido, Platinum Diamond of Tanzania, performed alongside other African artists on the opening. And now to the foreign scene. Star of the movie Snow White and the Huntsman, Chris Hemsworth, will produce instead in a movie based on Steve Eller's book, I Will Never Get Out of This World Alive. The 2011 novel by the Grammy-winning country star tells a fictional tale of Toby, Dr. Ebersol, the physician accused of giving Hank Williams a fatal dose of morphine. Chris Hemsworth will play Hank Williams a hero. And that's it on Entertainment News.
It's now time for sports update.
The Nigeria Scrabble Federation says the annual Godswill Akpabio Scrabble Classic, which has gone 8 years so far, has changed the perception of the game in Nigeria. The federation, which commended Governor Akpabio for the series, believes that the annual competition has brought out the best in Nigerian Scrabblers. Correspondent Kayode Adeniyi, however, quotes the former president of the federation, Toke Aka, as saying that it is not yet a huru for the game of Scrabble in the country.
Until the time when a Nigerian youth can also go and win a World Youth Championship, a Nigerian player can go and win a World Championship.
Well, that's how far we can go today on Panorama. Thanks for being there. Good afternoon.